Hello, parents and families. It's me, Mrs. Jenkins, representing the kindergarten team. We want to give you some information about an upcoming reading test that's called the NWEA MAP, Reading Fluency Training. Now, this is a test that's coming up for all students from kindergarten through second grade, and it's coming from the county. So we want to go through these slides and let you know how your child can take this test. So the reason why we're giving the test is so that we can identify students who may be at risk for reading difficulties. And the test also measures foundational skills like letter knowledge, phonological awareness, their vocabulary, and their listening comprehension. The MAP test is an adaptive reading test. So that just means as your child is taking the test will adapt itself to your child. So if it, for example, gives problems that are too easy for your child, it will give them more higher level and the other way around. The test will take approximately 20 minutes for your average students, and each question takes about a minute or two. We'll talk some more about how we're going to give the test in the next coming up slides. So who's taking the test? Again, kindergartners, first grade, and second grade. And this MAP test is going to be administered 3 times this school year. And that way we can trace and track the students' progress in their reading. So we have a testing window given by the county in which to take the test. So for Greenbelt Elementary, the kindergarten students will be taking this test on Monday, October the 26th. So please mark that date on your calendar. That's the day when we will be doing this MAP testing. So here's what you need to know to help your child log in on their student iPads. So if you have a school iPad, then what you would do is you go to the app, and there's a picture there of what the app looks like, the MAP RF app. If you're using a personal iPad, you'll have to download the app. If you're using some other device, like maybe a Chromebook or a laptop, there is a different set of directions. So you can contact your teacher, your student's teacher, your child's teacher in order to get that information. Okay, so once you tap on the app, you're going to see the login screen where you're going to have to type username and password. Now, for this test, your child's username is going to be their email address. So your teacher should have given you your child's email address already. And then the password for everyone is going to be all lowercase ABC123. So again, here's the information for you again. The username for this MAP test, this is a little different. It's going to be their full PGCPS email address. And then the password for every student is ABC123, all lowercase. It is case sensitive. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the student practice test. So what the kindergarten team is planning to do is to go over this practice test with the students in class before our test date so that we can familiarize them with what they're going to see and what the software is going to ask of them. Okay, so we're going to go through this with the kids, but you can see in the picture, it tells you what to click to access the practice test. Okay, so you can do a practice test with a little green tentacle with a pencil. You can also check the yellow bar that says check my equipment. And that just checks to make sure the sound's working and everything like that. So again, we will be doing this, going over this in class, each of us. But a practice test may be something that you want to do at home as well if your child still has questions. And again, to check my equipment, it'll check your speakers and see if the microphone is working. Okay, and again, for the practice test, They would be doing their foundational skills for practice. And again, we'll be showing them how to do this in class. Now, this is very important. For this test, your child is going to need their headset. So each child received a headset from school. So you can feel free to use that. Or maybe you have a different headset that your child can use. Feel free to use that as well. But your child will need a headset with a microphone because parts of the test are going to ask them to say certain things. So if you have any questions or concerns about the upcoming MAP test, please feel free to contact your child's teacher through Class Dojo or through email. We'd be glad to answer any questions that we are able to answer. Thank you so much, and more later.